Well, hey there, and welcome back to another episode of the Adventures of Mobile Homes podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Hernandez, aka Mobile Home Girl of AdventuresOfMobileHomes.com. Thank you so much for joining me here on the 89th episode of the podcast. And just in case you missed it, be sure to check out the last episode where I share with you another expert interview where we talk all about marketing strategies for mobile home investors. You can check it out at www.adventuresofmobilehomes.com/88. So today, it's official. I'm finally releasing my official coaching program, especially for mobile home investors. Now, I know this has been a long time coming, and it's been in the works for quite some time. And for everyone who's asked me about it, thank you so much for your patience. I've really put a lot of thought into this coaching program and how to structure it because, as you all know, I'm also a full-time mobile home investor, which is how I make a living every single day. Now, the coaching program is something that I decided to put together because over the years, I've had a lot of people asking me if I could help them out on a regular basis. Now, I do consult with students from time to time, but to have an official coaching program is something that people have been asking me time and time again. So here it is. Now, to give you more details and an idea of the coaching program, I decided to put together a video presentation and a walkthrough all about it. I figured it would be easier for me to make a separate presentation all about it and what's included. So if you're out there and you're looking for help with your own mobile home investing business, you may want to check this out. Now, in the video walkthrough, I go over exactly what the coaching program is all about, the details, and the benefits of what you'll get out of it, and the process of applying to work with me one-on-one. Again, since I'm a full-time mobile home investor and I make my living doing mobile home deals day in and day out, I'm really limiting the number of students that I take on for this coaching program. So in the video presentation, you'll get all the information about the program, including the process on how to apply and work with me. So are you ready? Here goes. Hi, y'all. This is Rachel Hernandez, aka Mobile Home Girl of AdventuresOfMobileHomes.com. Thank you so much for joining me here. So today I am going to be doing a presentation and a walkthrough on the details of my coaching one-on-one program for mobile home investors. Now, I know this is a long time coming, and over the years, I've had a lot of people asking me about coaching one-on-one and a specific program dedicated to that. So I finally took the time, it's been a long time coming, to put one together. So here we go. First things first, if you are a member of my support page, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. And if you are interested in this coaching one-on-one program and you are a member on my support page, you will get a special extra discount off of this coaching one-on-one program. Now, as a member of the support page, I give discounts to all my programs, including my mobile home trainings, my mobile home classes, and also this coaching one-on-one program. So thank you so much for becoming a member if you are a member and for supporting me. Now, for those of you who are not members and you're interested in this coaching one-on-one program and you would like to get a discount, check out the membership page for the support page. You can check it out at adventuresofmobilehomes.com/support. It'll give you all the details on the membership, what it's all about, and the types of discounts you'll get on all of my offerings as well too. Okay, first things first, I just kind of want to talk a little bit about me and my background and my qualifications for this coaching one-on-one program. I am a mobile home consultant. My name is Rachel Hernandez. I'm an award-winning mobile home investor with over 10 years of experience. And as an author and a blogger, my books have hit #1 on Amazon, and my blog, Adventures in Mobile Homes, has been featured as one of the top 20 real estate investing blogs out there. I am also the #1 writer for mobile homes on Quora, and I have been featured, my work has been featured in MH Village, Forbes, Experian, and various real estate publications and blogs. I do have a podcast, Adventures in Mobile Homes, and it is recognized as one of 30 Asian American podcasts to support, and it was actually nominated for a 2020 Golden Crane Award by the Asian American Podcasters Association. If you do want to learn more about me, you want to check out some of the interviews, some of the publicity I've done for myself and my qualifications, check out my brand page. You can check it out at mobilehomegirl with a U.com. You can also find me on all my socials at mobilehomegirl, again with a U. So that's a little bit about me and my qualifications. So I do want to talk about the highlights of my career as a mobile home investor, as a real estate investor. I started investing in mobile homes since 2007. Before that, I was actually a real estate investor, specifically focusing on single family homes. I started looking for deals for other investors as a bird dog first, then a wholesaler in single family homes. From there, I built up cash. I built up enough cash to start buying and holding single family homes for cash flow. And there came a point where, I wanted to do something else. I do have a story about that on my podcast, Adventures in Mobile Homes, my entire real estate investing journey, my mobile home investing journey. But basically, it came to a point where I needed more cash flow. And at the point where I was actually also managing property managers to manage my properties. So at one point in 2007, I had decided to sell my entire portfolio of single family homes and go into mobile home investing. And that's kind of how I started. I started out selling everything, and had a bunch of cash, had a $200,000 in my bank account to start investing in mobile homes in 2007. And I've been doing that ever since. I did have done buy and hold as a mobile home investor. Right now, as of this recording, as this coaching one-on-one program goes out, I am actually a wholesaler of mobile homes. So basically, I am wholesaling mobile homes for cash. So I do help sellers, mobile home sellers, find buyers for their mobile homes, whether it be in parks or also on land. So that's kind of some of the highlights about me. And it's interesting how everything's kind of come full circle. I'm back to being a wholesaler of mobile homes. And I did start out as a bird dog wholesaler of single family homes, looking for deals for other investors. I do still am on the lookout for buy and hold opportunities in the mobile home investing space. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of both right now, buy and hold, and also wholesaling mobile homes for cash. Okay, so let's talk about why. Why would you be interested in a coaching one-on-one program with me as a mobile home investor to help propel you to your goals as a real estate investor? I'm going to talk a little bit about the why and, why you may be interested in this coaching one-on-one program. Well, first things first, I am a professional, and basically a lot of people come to me for advice, for consulting. They've paid me for consulting. They've paid for my courses and my trainings and my classes. And, this coaching one-on-one program is basically me with you, helping to coach you to be a successful mobile home investor. And basically the reason why is just to give you guidance on exactly what you need to do, depending where you're at with your experience, where you're at with your goals as a real estate investor, to get you from point A to point B. Right. And I do have the experience. I have the know how in the mobile home investing space since 2007. As I record this is 2024. So you can tell a lot about, how much experience I have in the mobile home investing space. But the basic reason to, if you are interested in this coaching one-on-one program is for guidance. So let's talk about the benefits of this coaching one-on-one program. Some of the benefits include that you will get expert opinion from me directly. I'm not going to be hiring someone for this coaching one-on-one program to work with you. You'll be getting me directly, the expert, the professional who's been there and done that based on my experience. I know what to do and I can help you take action and tell you what you need to do, depending again at what your level you're at, what your comfort level is, your financial situation as well too, as well as your real estate investing and mobile home investing goals. So I will help you take action and get results because, at the end of the day, you don't want to waste time. There's just so much information out there, right? But how do you go through all this information out there without wasting your time? Sure, you can do trial and error, right? But, having the expert guidance of a professional, someone like me who's been there, who's done that, who's been a successful mobile home investor and who's still investing today can help you get to where you want to go. And, like I just said, I am doing deals right now. I am an active mobile home investor in my local market. I am a full-time mobile home investor. So I'm not just doing this. I'm not just doing training and coaching one-on-one programs and the podcast and the website and all that. I'm actually actively doing deals as a mobile home investor. It's the main way, the main source. I do make the majority of my income today as a full-time mobile home investor, as a full-time real estate investor. Now, there are some gurus out there, they just go into the teaching, but they could be teaching you something that they did years ago that may not work today. So that's just one thing, to be mindful of when you're looking for a mentor, when you're looking for someone to give you guidance on whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's real estate investing, mobile home investing, anything, business related, even professionally related. I am doing deals right now in my local market. I'm closing on deals. I've got homes under contract right now as a wholesaler of mobile homes. So that's the difference. Okay. And let's go back and talk about my credentials. Again, I am a best-selling author. I have a couple books out there on mobile home investing, real estate investing. I am also, again, a full-time real estate investor. Doing this in my local market is the main source of my income, the main way I do make my income. I am also an international speaker. I've spoken on conferences about real estate investing, mobile home investing, and also I do have a podcast. So a little bit of history about me. I am the founder of my website and blog, adventuresinmobilehomes.com, which was established way back in 2007 when I first got started as a mobile home investor. It was a way for me to actually document my journey on what was working, what was not working, and to share it with the world as a full-time mobile home investor. I am also the host of my podcast called Adventures in Mobile Homes, the Adventures in Mobile Homes podcast. And that was established in 2020. I am going on my 4th year of podcasting. And my podcast has been featured in Libsyn and Squadcast FM. Also, my blog, adventuresinmobilehomes.com, is in one of the top 20 real estate investing blogs out there. Again, I am the #1 writer for mobile homes on Quora, and I've been deemed as one of the best and brightest women in real estate investing. In addition, my podcast, Adventures in Mobile Homes, is one of the top 30 Asian American podcasts to follow. My work and my story has also been seen in The Motley Fool, Go Banking Rates, Forbes, MH Village, and Experian. So that's some credentials about me and my background. And again, if you want to check out some of my interviews, some of the publicity that I've done, for me as a mobile home investor, as a real estate investor, feel free to check out my brand page at mobilehomegirl, again, with a U.com. Okay, so let's talk about what you should do. And you're probably asking, well, Rachel, what should I do? I've got all this information. I'm watching this video about your coaching one-on-one program. What should I do? And that's the main reason, if you're thinking about it, you want to take action, you want to start getting results, you want to start doing deals. I mean, who doesn't want to do deals, right? What you should do. That's exactly why I'm here, to guide you as a professional, as the expert mobile home investor and real estate investor doing deals since 2007. Okay. So you're probably asking, okay, Rachel, we're talking about this coaching one-on-one program. Tell me more. Okay, here it goes. So how does this coaching one-on-one program work? Well, basically, it came about because I have my classes, I have my mobile home investing training, and I do also consulting as well too, to other real estate investors, to other mobile home investors. But a lot of my students have asked me, Rachel, I'd really love to do some one-on-one coaching with you on an ongoing, regular basis. Do you have a program like that? Because there are a lot of other real estate investing, mobile home investing gurus out there who do have programs. They have formal programs. So, I did take some time to, think about what exactly I want this program to be, how I want to structure this program. And I'm going to be talking about the details of the program in this presentation moving forward. So I gave it a lot of thought, and this is kind of what I came up with. So how does it work? So it's going to be monthly coaching calls. It is a 6-month program of monthly coaching calls. You will receive assignments regularly from me, and you'll also be able to ask questions directly to me. I do give unlimited email support to coaching students even after the 6 months. And I'll kind of a little bit talk about the details of how you keep in touch with me, because the coaching calls are within 6 months. And I think 6 months is a good time frame. It's enough time to kind of get you started, get you going. But even after the 6 months, I do provide unlimited email support to my existing coaching students. Okay, so let's talk about more how it works. It is going to be designed for you. It is custom made. It's not a one size fits all program. And I've had a lot of people ask me, because I've hinted on the podcast, I'm working on the coaching program. How does it work? Is it just training online, or are you going to get me, asking questions? How exactly is it going to work? And I'm again going to go over the details as I go through this presentation. But it's basically a coaching one-on-one program designed for you. It's custom made depending on your circumstances, depending on what your goals are as a real estate investor, mobile home investor, depending on your time constraints as well too. You may have a lot of time to do this. So that's going to be different from someone who may not have the time to do this, who may be working full time, and they are looking to do this either themselves in their free time, or, I've had coaching students tell me, how do I hire a team to do what you do, Rachel? How do I do that? So it'll depend on your level. And then also, it'll also depend on what your goals are as a real estate investor, as a mobile home investor. Are you at a point in your, career as a real estate investor, as a mobile home investor, where you want to buy and hold for cash flow? Or are you at a point where, I don't want to do that. I don't want to buy and hold for cash flow right now. Right now, I need to build up cash, kind of like what I did when I first started, right, as a real estate investor, looking for deals for other investors as a bird dog, as a wholesaler. So it will depend, on what your goals are. So, two things could happen. One, you need to build up cash, for you to even start buying and holding, or maybe you don't even want to buy and hold, but you just want to build up cash. And I can, teach you how I do what I do when it comes to wholesaling or even bird dogging. I do suggest before putting anything under contract to, kind of get a mentor, a local mentor, and start bird dogging deals first to other investors because it gives you the experience without taking the risk of putting things under contract. And then once you're comfortable, this is kind of what I did, then your next step would be wholesaling, right? And I can teach you that and how I do it. Or, you may be at the point where, no, Rachel, I'm ready to buy and hold. And this is kind of how I started, working backwards in 2007, buying and holding mobile homes for cash flow. And I can walk you through that as well, too. Whether you need to do this in parks and mobile home parks and mobile home communities, how to establish those relationships with the mobile home park owners, the managers, or whether you need to do this out on land. I can advise you on both as well, too. So again, it's going to be custom made depending on you and what your goals are as a real estate investor and a mobile home investor. Okay. And, the question I'm going to ask you is, how can I help you? I'm here to serve you. Okay. And I'm just doing this as a service to my listeners, to my readers of my blog. I am very, very busy. I am a full-time mobile home investor. I am doing deals constantly every month. I'm meeting with sellers. I'm meeting with, potential buyers. I'm out there networking with mobile home park managers, owners, dealerships, contractors, you name it, insurance agents. And so this is kind of a service that I provide to you, as a podcast listener, as a reader of my blog, Adventures on Mobile Homes. But I'm really here to help you. So, the question to ask is, I'm going to ask you is, how can I help you with your goals? And you'll be telling me that as a coaching one-on-one student. Okay. So let's talk about different stages. Everyone's at a different stage in their career as a real estate investor, as a mobile home investor. You may be starting off at, ground zero, stage one, where you don't have any experience. Maybe you have money to start buying and holding, but you don't know how to go about that, with the investing in mobile homes. And I can teach you about that. Or maybe you are still at ground zero, right? You don't have the experience, but you want to bird dog or wholesale deals, mobile homes to, other people, right? Whether they be investors, homeowners. I can teach you how I do that as well, too, on the wholesaling end or the bird dogging end as well, too. Perhaps you've got experience as a single family home investor or even a commercial investor. I have listeners who actually started out buying and holding mobile homes. Now they have mobile home parks, right? And I've had a couple park owners actually as students. I've had consulting calls with them in terms of how to actually manage their parks, or how to buy more parks as a mobile home park investor. So you could be at that stage, or you could, kind of be like me when I started in mobile home investing in 2007. Maybe you have experience as a buy and hold landlord of single family homes or condos, or maybe you've owned apartment buildings, and you're kind of looking into investing in mobile homes as another source of, income as well, too, or to grow the money that you have in terms of investing and growing your money, right? So you could be at that stage, right? You could be advanced, you could be middle of the road, or you could be at ground zero. So whatever stage you are in your career as a real estate investor, as a mobile home investor, this is really catered to that, to what stage you are in. So there's no one size fits all for this coaching one-on-one program. So whatever stage you're at, I will meet you there, and then we can work towards your goals to help you get from point A to point B. Okay. So some of the sample topics that we can talk about, again, it's going to depend on where you're at with your, experience, where you're at with your comfort level, where you're at with your time. Do you have time to do this? Or do you not have time to do this? And do you need help in other areas, like putting together a team together or doing this in your spare time to go out and do deals, right? Or do you have a lot of time to do this as well too? So again, it's not a one size fits all. It's going to cater to what your needs are as a real estate investor, as a mobile home investor, and what your goals are as well too. But sample topics we'll cover is how to get started, lead generation, business strategy, exit strategy. I get a lot of people asking me about contracts and forms, and I'll take you step by step through that as well too. If you need help in that area, like I said, I've done it all. I've been there. I've done that. So those are just a couple sample topics, but of course, it's going to be me talking to you, and we're going to plan ahead of time before these monthly coaching calls to talk about, you tell me, Rachel, I need to talk about these topics. I need help in these areas. Okay. So it's very formalized, the coaching one-on-one program, depending on what your needs are and what you need me to help you, guide you through, depending on what topic it is that you want to talk about. Okay. So again, with me, with this coaching one-on-one program, you will get expert guidance on someone who has experience, who's been investing in mobile homes since 2007, who actually is doing this right now as a full-time mobile home investor. You'll get my expert guidance on what you need to do now and actually how to do it step by step to start, take action today. So if you're kind of like one of those people, you're on the sidelines, you've been listening to the podcast, you've been reading my blog, Adventures in Mobile Homes, you've been watching a bunch of videos, you've been listening to other podcasts, reading books, but you know what, Rachel, I need to start doing deals. I need to start taking action today. I can help you work towards that, work towards your goal. Okay. Because you will get the expert guidance from me. So let's talk about the details. You're probably wondering about my coaching one-on-one program. Okay. And basically, it is support. I'm not hiring someone for the support. I am actually the one there to support you. So it's you and me one-on-one as my student. Okay. So let's talk about the details here. So again, how does it work? Again, we are going to do monthly coaching calls with me personally. It is a 6-month program. And depending on what we talk about, in our sessions, I will give you assignments regularly, and you will be able to ask questions to me directly. And again, I do give my coaching students unlimited email support as a coaching student. And even after the 6 months, is up. And I think 6 months, again, I think 6 months is a good time frame to have, because you don't want something to drag on, right? That you will have the confidence, you will have the guidance to go on and do your own deals. Because that's just one of those things, I get a lot of people, coming to me wanting to do deals together, wanting me to, oversee some of these deals, but also be involved. And this is one thing I did learn from one of my mentors, one of my many, many mentors, is that if you're always under someone's guidance, someone's wing, and you depend so much on that person, whether, it's a friend, whether it's an associate, whether it's a mentor, then it's going to be really hard for you to actually break out of that, because at some point, I mean, I want you to do your own deals. You probably want to do your own deals as well, too. I mean, sure, partnerships work, and, I think it's great when, you see partnerships work and all that. But, the mentors that I've had in the past, especially this specific mentor, has always taught me that it's really good to kind of go off on your own. And, there's so much learning that you can do, right, from someone. I remember one of my mentors told me, Rachel, there's nothing else I can teach you. You can do this, And, that's why I'm here to kind of guide you through that. So again, it's the monthly coaching calls. It is a 6-month program with, I believe, is a good point, for you to get comfortable and, start taking action, start doing deals. I will give you assignments regularly. You'll be able to ask questions to me directly, and I give you unlimited email support during that 6 months and even after the 6 months as a coaching one-on-one student. Okay. So what is included as well as these monthly coaching calls? Well, I am also including a workbook. It is actually a quick start guide, a mobile home investing workbook that is only available to my coaching students only at the time of this recording. Okay. And it will help you progress and work through, what you need to do. I talked about giving you assignments regularly, all in one place. And it will be where all the resources that I tell you are available to help, on those specific topics, whether it's lead generation, whether it's working with sellers, whether it's working with buyers, whether it's talking to the park manager, establishing a relationship with the park manager, park owner. It's all in the workbook. And there's exercises in the workbook to help guide you and help you progress as a mobile home investor. Okay. So let me talk a little bit about this mobile home investing workbook. You will be able to use this workbook to take action and progress along your mobile home investing journey. And inside this workbook, you'll find guidance, you'll find exercises, and all the resources that you need to take action to become a successful mobile home investor. Most importantly, it will help you get started today. I need something to progress. There are coaching one-on-one programs out there where it's just you talking to the expert, where it's just you talking to the coach. That's not my program. There is some aspect of that since we do have the monthly coaching calls, but I also want you to have homework. I also want you to take action on what we talk about, and what not best to have something to do that in is in a mobile home investing workbook, to help you get started today, to help you take action. You will get a digital download where you can actually type your answers in the mobile home investing workbook and save it if you want to do it that way. Or if you're old fashioned like me, in the download, there's actually also a hard copy where you can print it out and physically write your answers in the mobile home investing workbook. Because if you know me, I'm a pen and pal, kind of gal, right? So, I need notebooks, I need pens, I need to be, writing things down. You can do it either that way. If you do it the digitally way, you can take that wherever you go, that file, or, you can choose to, print it out and, physically write down your answers and take notes. That's me marking up the mobile home investing workbook. It is 160 pages, and there is also extra note pages there so that you can also take notes, and you can take it everywhere that, you go on the go. Say you want to take it with you while you're out in the field. You can physically take it with you if you print out a physical copy, or you can take it with you and put it on whatever device, whether it's your laptop, phone, computer, when you're out in the field as well too. And then you can be taking notes as well there too. But it is a great workbook. At the time of this recording, it's only for my coaching one-on-one students, as a, student of the coaching one-on-one program. In addition to the monthly coaching calls, in addition to the mobile home investing workbook, I am also including a mastermind. You will get forum access to my mastermind group, and this is only for coaching students only. It is lifetime access. So you will be able to network with me, network with other students, ask questions. Perhaps you want to see what other students are doing in other parts of the country, other parts of the world. I do have readers and listeners of my, podcast and my blog, Adventures on Mobile Homes, from other parts of the world, Europe, the UK, even Australia, Ireland, of all places. So if you want to network with other students of mine who are doing the same thing in the mobile home investing space, you will also get access to my mastermind. Or maybe you're trying to network with someone to find a partner, or maybe you're trying to network with someone who wants to fund deals, but they don't have the time, or, they want to do this together, or they want to buy a mobile home park together and they're looking for either funding or a partner to do it with. That is all included in this coaching one-on-one program, in the mastermind. And that, again, that is lifetime access. You'll be able to network with me directly and ask your questions there too. Okay, so in addition to, I know you're probably thinking, oh, this is a lot of items, because a lot of, other gurus out there, it's just you and them talking. So in addition to the monthly coaching calls, in addition to the mobile home investing workbook, in addition to the lifetime access to the mastermind forum, you will also get access to my mobile home investing resource library. And you can't find this anywhere else. This is only for coaching students only. And it's basically video training of me specifically. So you're going to get some video training in this coaching one-on-one program, as well as, those sessions, those monthly sessions with me. So I do have video training in my mobile home investing resource library. It is only for coaching students only. So in the video training, I will talk about all the resources available. You will be able to get access to the resource library access, forms and documents. I will talk about forms and documents, actually, where to get these forms. I'll talk about stories and experience, exactly what I'm doing with the forms and documents. I will tell you exactly where I've gotten them for free and where you can get these forms and documents for free as well, too, in this video training. This is hours of video training in the mobile home investing resource library. I will give you my advice on my experience using these forms and documents, and real life stories as well too, on how I use them, how I've done my deals, how I've worked with sellers, how I've worked with buyers and closed my mobile home deals. Okay. And I also will go over all the paperwork that you'll need. I'll go over the forms and documents. I will go over where to find these forms and documents for free, and exactly the step-by-step process on how you can find them, my advice on forms and documents that you need as a mobile home investor. I will share with you the exact paperwork that I use today as a mobile home investor, as a buy and hold mobile home investor, and also a mobile home investor who wholesales mobile homes for cash. So these are the exact forms and exactly my step-by-step process on where and how I got these forms and documents to do my deals back then, as well as today. These are the same forms and documents that I talk about, that where I am doing deals to make money today as a mobile home investor. And then I can answer any questions that you have. I know a lot of people, this is on their mind. I don't want to make a mistake with the forms and documents. And rest assured, I will be able to answer all your questions about them and guide you and help you with those and tell you exactly what I did and how I got these forms and documents and where to find these forms and documents for free. These are, again, the same forms and documents that I am using to do deals today. Okay. So regarding forms and documents, I will also talk about why investors worry so much on forms and documents. And I will talk to you about my perspective and my thoughts about forms and documents as a real estate investor, as a mobile home investor, because a lot of people have questions about this. I tell you, from my podcast as a listener or a reader on my blog, Adventures on Mobile Homes. And what I have to say in this video training about forms and documents, again, I'm going to show you exactly where to find them for free. And these are the same forms and documents that I use today to do deals. It will help ease your mind and help you to build the confidence you need to do these deals, to start going out and doing deals as a mobile home investor without worrying about this, without having this in the back of your mind. Okay. So this video training in the resource library is going to answer all the questions that you have, specifically about resources, about forms and documents, where to find them for free, and exactly how I did it as a mobile home investor to help propel you, just how it propelled me to success so that you can start going out and doing deals without worrying about some of this stuff. Okay. So you will also get my training again on the documents forms guide in the resource library. And I will go over the documents that you'll need, as a mobile home investor. Again, this is going to depend on if you're going to be doing buy and holding, or if, for passive income, for cash flow, or if you're going to be doing wholesaling for cash. I'll go over all that again, where to find these forms in the documents forms guide in the resources library. And again, all this video training is only for coaching students only. Okay. And talking about the video training, it is a guide, it is a resource library, a step-by-step process where to find all the resources that you're going to need to be a successful mobile home investor. It's here in this training. Okay. I'll also talk about the documented forms, again, where to find them for free, talk about my real life stories, putting my deals together with these documents and forms, and where I found these documents forms for free. And, it'll help you build your confidence because I'm actually using these forms, these documents today, putting deals together as a successful mobile home investor. And it will give you that confidence because I know documents and forms is a hangup that a lot of real estate investors, a lot of mobile home investors have. And I tell you, I was the same way when I got started. My first deal, I remember my first deal as a buy and hold real estate investor. I think I had like 8 or 9 contingencies, and the seller was so motivated. The seller just agreed to everything because they trusted me, and I was able to see the deal through. Okay. So, I know this is a hang up with a lot of real estate investors, mobile home investors, and that's why I decided to include this in the video training and go over the step-by-step process on these documents and forms that you'll need to put these deals together as a mobile home investor. Okay. So, this coaching one-on-one program is here to help you take action today. Okay. Not tomorrow, but today. And that's why, I'm including all this. Not only do you get the monthly coaching calls with me directly, not only do you get my mobile home investing workbook, which is only available to coaching one-on-one students. Not only do you get my access to my mastermind forum where you can ask me questions directly and network with other students as well too. You also get access to the video training as well too. Okay. So it is here. All of this is here to help you and guide you to help you take action today so that you can be successful. I want you to be a successful mobile home investor, a successful real estate investor. Okay. So, what are you waiting for? If you're at that point where, I am ready to take action. I really want to get to my goals. As I record this, we are mid-year. It is in the summer, right, of 2024. Have some goals, written down on what you want to do at the end of the year and get started now. That's exactly why this coaching one-on-one program is here to help you get started today. Get started now. Okay. So you're probably wondering if you've made it this far through the video presentation and details of my coaching one-on-one program. Well, Rachel, how does it work? How do I, get into this coaching program? All right, let's talk about how it works and the process step by step. Okay. First thing you need to do is apply for coaching. I do have an interview process, and there's a short form to fill out on why you are seeking coaching, what you hope to get out of coaching. I am actually going to be interviewing prospective students, and I'm only going to be working with serious students who feel that they're at that point where they need to take action and they're ready to take action and they want to start getting results today. Okay. So, the first thing you need to do is apply for coaching and fill out that form. And I am only going to be offering this for a limited time only. Like I said, there is an interview process. So once you fill out that form, I will send you a link where you can book a free one-on-one interest call with me. And we'll have about a 20-minute chat about your goals, what you hope to get out of the coaching program, and to see if this is a right fit. This coaching program, depending on what you want to get out of it, depending on, your goals and where you're at. I am capping the number of students that I take on for this coaching one-on-one program. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I am a full-time mobile home investor. So I want to make sure if I have students who have signed up for this coaching one-on-one program, then I'm also there to help them with their needs. So I am capping and I'm limiting the amount of students that I take on. Okay. So again, once you've filled out that interest form, then I will send you a link to set up a time with me for a free phone call. It is going to be a 20-minute chat. We are going to talk about goals that you have, how I can help you get to your goals, where you're at with, your, experience as a real estate investor, as a mobile home investor, what you think I can do to help you, with this coaching one-on-one program, and to see if it's the right fit. Now, if we determine we're going to be doing this together, if this may not be the right fit, maybe this is not a good time, to do this, or maybe it's just not a right fit for you. And that's why I want to have this free one-on-one 20-minute phone call with you. Then I can go over other options out there depending on what your goals are. Okay. So, the next steps, again, you will fill out the form, the interest form, then you'll get a link to set up the one-on-one free interest call with me. It'll be about 20 minutes, and we will agree or disagree together whether or not this is a right fit for you, this coaching one-on-one program. Okay. It is going to be a group effort, a group decision. I want you, no matter if you decide that it is a right fit, the coaching one-on-one program, or if you decide, no, it may not be a right fit right now, or Rachel, I just don't think this is the right fit. I want you to be comfortable with whatever decision that you make, whether you decide that it is a right fit, this coaching one-on-one program, or it's not. We're interviewing each other. Okay. Because it is an interview process, right? And if it's not a right fit, then I can go over other options available, other education, other books, alternative training out there. And I also do have a consulting. I can consult you, from time to time, depending on, if you're ready, in the future, or, in the next couple of months. Okay. And again, I am telling you that, I want to be upfront and honest with you because I am a full-time mobile home investor. I'm doing deals as I record this. I have deals under contract right now. I have wholesale deals under contract. So, I will cap it. So there will be a point once I've taken a good number of students, I haven't figured out what number it is, then there will be a waiting list for the coaching one-on-one program, and I will just have to cap it at that. Okay. So if you're at that point where, you really feel that you're at that point where I need to take action, I need guidance, you've been following me, you've been reading my blog, Adventures on Mobile Homes, you've been listening to the podcast, but you need that confidence, you need that guidance to help you start taking action today, to start doing deals, or perhaps you need help with your existing deals. I can be there. You may want to apply for the coaching one-on-one program. Again, we have to go through the interview process. I will be interviewing you. You will be interviewing me to see if it's a right fit. So if you feel like you're at that point where you're ready to do this, ready to apply, I wouldn't wait on it because I will, I want to be upfront. I will be capping it, and then I will just have an ongoing waiting list of prospective students once I have, a good number of students for this coaching one-on-one program. But I just want to be honest and upfront about that. Okay. So again, I am limiting the students. It is an interview process. So I will be interviewing you. You will be interviewing me. Once you fill out that form, and I'll give you the details on where to find that form, then I will get you a link and we will schedule a one-on-one interest call. It's free. It's a 20-minute chat to see if this is the right fit for you. This is the right fit for me, if we can work together. And if not, we'll talk about other options, right? Out there. But again, I am going to be capping students. So once I'm at that point where there's, a good number of students, because I want to make sure that I can, provide the support, because I'm the one that's going to be, directly communicating with you one-on-one. You're not getting someone that I'm hiring. You're going to get me as a coaching one-on-one student. Then I will cap it. And then there will be a waiting list for this coaching one-on-one program. Okay. So the question that, you should be asking yourself is, are you ready? Are you ready for this right now? And, if you're not, maybe you want to talk about other options out there, in the interest call as well too. Again, it's a free one-on-one interest call. So if you're not quite sure, maybe you want to book the interest call and then we can have that 20-minute chat to see if this is a right fit for you or if there are other options available out there, what they are. I'd be happy to talk to you about that. On the other end, if you are ready, you're ready to take action, perhaps you're doing deals right now, or you haven't done a deal, but you want to do a deal in the next 6 months, moving forward or at the end of the year, you have these goals at the end of the year. You want the guidance and expertise, having another eye on what you're doing, then you may want to apply for this coaching one-on-one program. And again, there's no, financial risk to apply because it's just a form. And then we set up the free one-on-one interest call from there. Okay. So the question that you should ask yourself is, are you ready? Okay. And if you are ready, right, I will tell you how to apply. Okay. But, after we have that one-on-one interest call, if you are ready, then I will give you a link to sign up. And I will tell you, early students will get a special discount from me if you are an early student of this coaching one-on-one program. But I will be giving an extra special discount to members of the support page. So if you are a member of my support page, because I've spoken to a couple of members already who are very interested in this, you will get a special extra discount off of this coaching program. And again, if you are interested in the support page and becoming a member, and you perhaps want to get a discount off of this, I'll give you the link to how to find out about that. Actually, it's adventuresofmobilehomes.com. It's very easy to remember /support. Okay. And there it is, adventuresofmobilehomes.com/support. And again, thank you so much for all the members who, are supporters of my support page. I really have enjoyed the membership. I've enjoyed, just interacting with y'all in the Discord community, because I do have a special Discord community for my members as well too, to keep in touch and network and post questions and all that. And I give them the behind the scenes of what I'm actually doing in my own mobile home investing business. I talked about a couple deals under contract. They get the first scoop on what exactly I'm doing. I have a private podcast. I get these expert interviews in the membership as well too. We just had one on financing options for mobile home investors. And and I also released one on marketing strategies for mobile home investors with a good friend of mine, a good mobile home investor friend doing deals right now, and an author. So you get access to these expert interviews and also access to these experts as well too, as well as ongoing video training on specific topics on mobile home investing. So if you are interested, and you may want to get a discount, an extra special discount off of this coaching one-on-one program, if you want to do it, check out my support page. It's adventuresofmobilehomes.com/support. And if you'd like more information about the support page, you can check out podcast episode 52, where I go into detail. I actually do a full on walkthrough on the support page and what it's all about. It's the 2-year anniversary of the podcast show. You can check it out on podcast episode 52, adventuresinmobilehomes.com/52, which will tell you all about the support page, walk you through, and let you know what it's all about. So you're probably asking, if you've gotten this far through the video presentation, how, Rachel, do I apply for your coaching one-on-one program? So let's talk about that. So if you'd like to apply for my coaching one-on-one program, you would go to adventuresinmobilehomes.com/coaching. Again, adventuresinmobilehomes.com/coaching. You'll get all the information and the details about the coaching one-on-one program. Then there will be a form there for you to fill out, and you'll provide your name. You will provide why exactly you want to apply for this program. Again, it's an interview process. Okay. And once you submit that form, then I will send you a link so that you can book that one-on-one free interest call with me. It's about a 20-minute call, and we'll kind of talk about your goals as a real estate investor, as a mobile home investor, and we'll decide together whether or not this is a fit for you. And if you decide and we decide together it is a fit, then you can move forward with the coaching one-on-one program. But if not, then I can go over other options out there that you can do if you decide, or if we decide together that this may not be a right fit for you. And again, if you're not sure, apply. There's no monetary financial obligation just to apply. You can just fill out the form, send it, and then we'll have a chat, a 20-minute chat about where you're at and, your goals in the future as a real estate investor and as a mobile home investor. So even if you're not sure if this is right for you now, maybe it is in the future, and maybe you want to talk with me to, go over other options out there and what you can be doing as well too. Okay. But again, the website address is adventuresinmobilehomes.com/coaching to get more information and details about my coaching one-on-one program, as well as the form that you can fill out to apply for the program. And that's about it. That's the details about the one-on-one coaching program. So again, it's a 6-month coaching program. You get monthly coaching calls with me one-on-one. You get unlimited email support from me during the coaching program and even after the coaching program. You get access to my mastermind group where you can ask me questions directly, and also network with other coaching students. And that is lifetime access to my mastermind group. You also get my mobile home investing workbook, which is a workbook that you can work through where all the resources are there. And I will provide exercises for you depending on what your needs are. That is only available at the time of this recording to coaching students as well too. And then you get access to my mobile home investing resource library. That's all the video training that I talked about, what I go over, the resources, everything, forms and documents, where to find these forms and documents for free, my experience and perspective on forms and documents, and how I'm using these exact forms and documents that I share with you, how I got them for free, how I'm using them today to buy and hold mobile homes, and also to wholesale mobile homes for cash. Okay. And you get me. That's really what it is. You get me. Versus other real estate investing gurus, mobile home investing gurus, you may not get them, or, they may spread themselves too thin, right? And that's one of the reasons why I'm capping the number of students, and why I also have the interview process as well too, because I want to make sure, and I'm sure you want to make sure, that if you decide that, this is for you, you know what you're getting yourselves into before you even apply, right? Before you, put forth the money, the financial investment into this coaching one-on-one program. So it's no obligation to fill out the form and set up the free 20-minute interest call with me. whether you decide this is the right fit for you or not, at least you'll have peace of mind that it's confirmed by an expert. And, we'll get to have a nice chat as well, too. I'm always happy to chat with people who are listeners of the podcast, who are readers on my blog, Adventures in Mobile Homes. And again, if you want to sign up for that interview process, you're ready to fill out the form, check out adventuresinmobilehomes.com/coaching. If you do have any questions, you can contact me directly at adventuresinmobilehomes.com/contact. Again, adventuresinmobilehomes.com/contact. If you have any questions at all about this presentation, what I talked about the coaching one-on-one program for mobile home investors. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation. And again, if you have any other questions, let me know. But this is Rachel Hernandez, aka Mobile Home Girl from adventuresinmobilehomes.com. I'll see you soon. Bye. So there you have it. My video walkthrough and presentation about the details about my coaching program, especially for mobile home investors. I know it was a very thorough and detailed presentation, packed with a lot of information about the program and how it works. So I hope you got a lot out of it. Now, again, as mentioned, I'm only taking a certain amount of students for this official coaching program because I am a full-time mobile home investor and I want to make sure that I can still dedicate time doing my own mobile home investing business, as well as dedicating time for my coaching students. So, if you're at that point where you really want to take action and start making things happen for your own mobile home investing business, you may want to check this out and apply for the program. Now, as mentioned in the presentation, the first step in the application process is to apply and set up a free one-on-one interest call where we'll discuss your needs and your goals as a mobile home investor. And this will really help you to determine whether or not this coaching program is the right fit for you, because I want to make sure that you're comfortable with your decision. And this will be a decision that we make together based on what you tell me in the interest call. And as mentioned, if we do determine it may not be the right fit for you, or you may not be ready right now for this program, I'm more than happy to discuss other resources and options out there for you. The free one-on-one interest call really is for you to determine what your needs and your goals are right now as a mobile home investor. And like I mentioned, with the coaching program, you'll be getting me directly and working with me one-on-one. I don't hire anyone to work with my students as some real estate investing gurus do. You get to work with me directly one-on-one as a coaching student. So if you're interested and you want to get more information, go to www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/coaching. Again, www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/coaching. And if you're a member of the support page, you'll get an extra special discount off the coaching program if you decide to sign up. Because as a member, you get discounts to special events and discounts to my existing courses and classes and my coaching program, including an extra special discount to my Dodd-Frank and SAFE Act course, especially for mobile home investors, just for members of my support page. So you definitely don't want to miss out on the special deal. Plus, you also get exclusive access to regular training classes on different topics around mobile home investing and access to detailed posts where I go into more detail about specific topics within mobile home investing that you won't find anywhere else. I'm telling you, this is exclusive content and behind the scenes footage of my own mobile home investing business. And that's not all. I just added a new private podcast as a perk of becoming a member. Now, this private podcast is only available to members of the support page, where I go over the behind the scenes of my own mobile home investing business, including other projects that I'm working on. In fact, I just released a new episode of the private podcast where I talk about a recent experience that I had with an attorney on a legal matter with a tenant. I go into the details on exactly what happened and my entire process of handling the situation with this attorney. Good stuff, all. So if you'd like to be in the loop on things with my own mobile home investing business, definitely check out the private podcast, which I'll link up here right in the show notes. Honestly, the membership, it's a way for you to get ongoing training as a mobile home investor, learn the ins and the outs of what exactly I'm doing right now to make money as a mobile home investor, and get discounts to upcoming classes and trainings, including my new coaching program, especially for mobile home investors. And most importantly, staying in contact with me directly and other members through the Discord community, which is yet another perk of being a member of the support page. And let me tell you, we've got a lot of interesting conversations and topics that we're talking about right in the Discord community. It is so great to see what everyone's been up to with their own mobile home investing business, including the recent deals and answering any questions that members might have. It's been great getting to know all the members in the Discord community, which you'll have access to me directly as a member. Sign up as a member today. Go to www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/support for more information on how you can support me and become a member, including all the perks that you'll get that I just mentioned. And if you're already a member on my support page, be sure to check out the latest episode of the private podcast and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts and answer any questions that you might have. Now, speaking of the support page, I just want to give a shout out to a recent supporter. Special thanks to Yolanda, who just became a member. Now, Yolanda writes, I would love to make passive income and quit my day job. I think your approach will help me. So great to hear, Yolanda. Thank you so much for becoming a member and for your support. I look forward to seeing you in the Discord community, and feel free to reach out and ask me any questions and share your experiences there. Thank you again for your support. And just in case you missed it, I did do a video walkthrough of the support page and what it's all about. You can find it on episode 52 of the podcast, where I celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the show, what it means, and my plans going forward. You can find it at www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/52. And if you'd like to get more information and details about my upcoming coaching program and the application process, including all the resources that I mentioned here, you can check it out in the show notes, where I provide more information and details. Go to www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/89. Again, www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/89. Well, that's about it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And this is actually the last episode of the podcast before I break for the summer. And at the time of this recording, it's July 2024. So we're already halfway through the summer. Now, I'll be back with the podcast in the fall. And in the meantime, I've actually been lining up more interviews and experts for both the public and the private podcast, which is only for members. So I've been super busy lately with that, as well as other things with my own mobile home investing business. Now, I do continue to publish content for members of my support page throughout the summer. So you can catch me there if you'd like to stay in community with me and you'd like to see what I've been doing behind the scenes with my own mobile home investing business. I hope to see you there. And if you've enjoyed the podcast so far, please be sure to share it with family and friends. And be sure to follow me and subscribe. That's about it for now. Until next time, this is Rachel Hernandez, aka Mobile Home Girl of the Adventures of Mobile Homes podcast, signing off. Have a great summer, and I'll see you in the fall.